Jay, this is Dave from Olympia, Washington. Just finished listening to your most recent episode. There was a caller at the end who was responding to the pepper spray incident at UC Davis, and felt this need that somebody should have done something. Somebody should have been there to take away the pepper spray or tackle or throw something at the officer, and to stop this horrible thing from happening. And that would have been a good thing or a bad thing for the movement. A couple of thoughts. First of all, the appropriate way for that to have been stopped would be another police officer. They're a professional organization. They have a responsibility to police their own ranks, maintain obeying the law, maintain a code of conduct, and when someone within your organization so clearly steps over the line, you have an obligation to step in and correct that. And so that, in some ways, that's an indictment of the entire, every police officer who was there for not immediately stepping in and preventing the incident from happening. Secondly, I think the protesters themselves had a phenomenal response, and I haven't seen much news coverage of the response on the college campus to the pepper spray event. But some of the longer YouTube clips that go on 6, 7, 8 minutes past the pepper spray incident, there is a mob rush. There are tons of people crowding in on those officers, just shouting shame, 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 to the point where the officers are not arresting people, are not putting people in cuffs or dragging them off. They're circled up, riot face shields down, batons held in a defensive position in a circle, in a knot, as the protesters. You see, 50, 100 cell phone cameras in the air taking pictures of them, and there's fear on the officers' faces. And then you hear in the back a call for a mic check, and the people's mic tells the officers that they can leave campus. There'll be no violence. They'll be allowed to leave. They are invited to leave now. And a porter opens up to the crowd, and the police exit. And the atrocity of the pepper spray, just made me feel sick. But when I saw the nonviolent power, the reaction and the response that, faced down the violence and then made the police leave, allowed them to leave without, a riot or violent incident, that felt so good. I was just like, yes, that is the power that Occupy Wall Street has. I wish that part of the story got more coverage, but your caller's comment brought it back to mind, that, there are other ways to stop that other than kind of in the moment stopping the actual atrocity from happening. Once again, Jay, you do a marvelous job. Thank you for everything you do. Keep on keeping on.